Alright y'all, what up? We are back, and we're talking about one of my newest obsessions. I am absolutely in love with this artist. Is it Lingua Ignota, or is it Lingua? You say Lingua, how would you say it? Lingua Ignota? Lingua Ignota? Anyway, it translates to unknown language, or language unknown. But have you ever heard of this lady before?
No.
Alright. So I found out about her around the time Caligula came out, her most recent album before this one. And I listened to a little bit of it on YouTube, and then I kind of just sat on it for a while and, was going to other things. And then a couple months ago, I finally said, fuck it, I need to go ahead, and I kind of forgot about it for a second. Then it started popping up, on Amazon. It's like, if you bought this, you might like this. And I was like, oh yeah, that's that lady. And so I bought All Bitches Die. Fucking loved every minute of it. So harsh and dissonant and fucking noise, man, and just this uneasy fucking feel the whole time. These dark ass fucking lyrics. And then a little week later I got Caligula, and that shit was phenomenal. It was as harsh and uneasy, but with a little more, with a little less industrial styles, and a little more just dark classical shit, and fucking, all the dissonance is still there, the screaming she does, and it had a more rural kind of vibe to it. It had a very folk kind of vibe mixed in with all that crazy harsh and dark shit. But underneath all that noise and uneasy shit, there's this beautiful ass stuff happening. And I heard Caligula, I was like, damn, this kind of reminds me of, like, if Ari Aster, is that his name? Ari Aster, whoever did Midsummer and Hereditary. It's like, if that dude did music, that's probably what it would sound like. And so I've been on it, man. And then this dropped this past Friday. Holy fuck. So, what did you think?
Did I listen to the same thing you did? Because you make it sound like there's actually music there. Okay, there's no music. It is like just opera music.
That's this point. Yeah.
I started listening, I'm like, okay, cool. This is like, all right, sweet, operatic, like Cradle of Filth. Where's the guitar? Where's the music? It's just her doing opera. I ain't playing goddamn Skyrim or Oblivion anymore. Where's the music? He made it sound like I'm out here some badass death metal or some bullshit, like some typo negative. It's so dark and brooding. It's Ave Maria. That's why, what the hell is this crap? As you can see, I was completely bamboozled.
Yeah. Yeah. I told him, I said today, I said, hey man.
I thought I was about to listen to some fucking metal or some shit.
I said, listen to some Lingua Ignota. I said, the shit's dark as fuck. That's all I told him. And yeah. So,
what the? Oh my god. I see. Alright, I'm going to be very forthcoming. I don't like it at all. I assume it's good for what it is, because it is well written and very nice. I don't dig opera unless it's accompanied with metal or other music. I mean, it's not straight up opera. I mean, it's playing on the grandpa instruments. It sounds. it's. I don't know if the instruments are they using? Is it digital or?
What is funny is this album actually probably has the most organic instrumentation than her other two albums.
Because I was either thinking, okay, this is gonna be like metal or maybe some electronic, some EDM or something, and it wasn't. It was just her singing this folky, dark songs, and with
There is no, um, there is nothing conventional about this lady and her style.
Poppy is extremely mainstream compared to this.
Yeah, I feel you
I'm
there.
digging some Poppy.
This right here, I'm gonna tell y'all, Lingua is probably one of my favorite things happening in the underground scene right now.
It's underground.
It
right.
is completely.
So far, it's doled out the instruments.
It is completely unconventional in all aspects. It's very atonal. It's very dissonant. I love her. Her singing voice is fantastic when she's doing the more operatic stuff. I love her sort of frantic, like on the track "I Who Bend the Tall Grasses." I love the franticness behind it, where it's she's sort of talking, and it's almost like she is speaking to God, because her music is, she calls them survivor anthems. A lot of her songs are about surviving abuse, and in many different forms. And on the first two, on All Bitches Die and Caligula, there's a more satanic vibe. Like on Caligula, she's saying shit like Satan, 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 fortify me, and it's got like heavy satanic vibes on those two, which I'm a nut for anything satanic. And this one, the whole album was apparently inspired by like rural Pennsylvania, where she's living now apparently. And but like the song with I Who Bend the Tall Grasses, it feels like she's like not asking or praying God to kill somebody. It's almost like she's straight up demanding God kill somebody with the fuck it, kill him, you have to. Man, it's so fucking, it's just heavy. And I like that. All right, we were saying that it's not metal. We don't know what to really call it. Now, All Bitches Die has some black metal vibes, very atmospheric kind of black metal vibes with some industrial sort of tinges in there. If you didn't like this one all that much, I would say check out All Bitches Die.
This is just another kind of poppy person who's like experimenting with different things. Like they start something extremely fucking weird. Like how Poppy was started with just these weird videos where she's in it.
Yeah. It's very, very experimental.
It is extremely experimental.
Yeah.
It's like, let's try it without music.
Yeah, and what's so cool is, I like that.
I mean, her voice is the music. That's what.
Yeah, her voice is the music, and
music. What
surrounds it, like the atmosphere, the cicadas. Like there's cicadas
the atmosphere.
in there.
It's atmospheric.
Yeah, very
music.
atmospheric, and like when the track that throws in some banjos,
like a Disney movie where the music is like the birds chirping, and like when the deer prance, it makes that prancing sound. It's like very atmospheric, where the shit that's going on is the music.
Yeah. I mean, you got banjo. Everything is very. Everything. There's so much going on, but everything is sort of minimalist. Like everything is there to do its thing, and nothing is trying to be bombastic. But
it's
the
in the
stuff,
background.
yeah, but the stuff that's happening is bombastic. I like the fact that none of this. There's a rhythm to all of this music, but it's not a head-banging rhythm. It's a very sit down and pay attention. That like her whole vibe on all three of these albums. It's all about. It just demands your attention. The album starts off sort of ending with the Caligula sound, with you got that synth going in there, and then she's singing this beautiful melody. Then it fools you into this sort of false comfort, and then boom comes in this piano jump scare shit, and gets weird, and She gets louder. And fucking, it just, that's something I love the shit out of her. With on All Bitches Die, the album starts off in your face, and she's doing these screaming black metal vocals, and then that fades into some more operatic kind of stuff, and the more melodic singing she does and stuff. And on here, then you get I Who Bend the Tall Grasses. Man, that is phenomenal. How just her cadence, the way she's speaking on that song. I believe, are there lyrics in here? Yeah. Oh, I did want to mention this. The first line on the album: "Hide your children, hide your husband." That's got to be a sort of a reference to the old "hide your children, hide your wife" meme. But also a thing about this album, like I said, the other two felt, a more satanic vibe. This one, there's a lot more references to God and Jesus on this one, and it feels more like the other two albums feel like they're coming from a place of pure hatred. This one, it's a little more subdued. It's a little more how would I say that? It's a little more somber. But I almost feel like a lot of these songs too come from a place of, when you, like, for instance, one of these tracks she's saying there's victory in Jesus, all right, and you feel like, I think it's Pennsylvania, yeah, on Pennsylvania Furnace, fucking me and the dog, we die together, within the Lord I cast off all of my earthly bonds, there's victory in Jesus. You almost feel like it's about the implication of taking your religion too far, and you're Jesusing, just going too hard on your Jesus. But where was I getting on? I Who Bend the Tall fucking Grasses, man. When she says shit like, "Take hold of my gentle axe and split him open. Gather up my quiet hammer and nail him down. Use any of your heavenly means, your golden scythe, your holy sword, your fiery arrow studded with stars. I don't give a fuck. Just kill him. You have to. I'm not asking. I have made my body your vessel. I preach your word in every room. I have walked the earth weeping. I whip my back with my many sorrows. Are my sacrifices not extravagant? All I have is yours, and I swear I can't do it again. I swear to you, Lord, he has to die. There is no other way. There is no other way." That shit is heavy, man. That shit is heavy. She is demanding God fucking kill this motherfucker, because she is trying so hard to, I guess, live in his light, sort of be the right person. But it's like, nah, fuck that shit. Why aren't you doing something about this? Everybody says, oh, blah, blah, blah. Jesus will work for you, but the motherfucker don't, And so she's like fucking pissed. Fucking love that shit. Then the track, Many Hands. Oh my God, I love Many Hands. It is sort of a companion piece to the track on her All Bitches Die album, with the lyrics, "Sinner, you better get ready." And then it turns into this other fucking song, man. Fuck, dude, it gets so crazy. I fucking love it. The dissonant motherfucking harmonies on this bitch, where everything, like, there's a harmonization there, but it just doesn't quite match. It's so fucking uneasy, and just, man, it's like nails on a chalkboard, but a choir of it. It's so weird. I love every minute of this shit. But yeah, Pennsylvania Furnace, real nice, soft and atmospheric track. I love the rural sound of this, the folky, dark ass, in the fucking woods, witchiness this album brings out. The motherfucking, God, just, I don't know, dude. I have nothing but great things to say about this, because it's a heavy album in a whole different way, because things don't gotta have heavy guitar riffs, bombastic drums. Like, she's making shit heavy but with atmosphere, man, and fucking minimal shit. Pianos, banjos, flutes, even bells and stuff. The track Repent Now, Confess Now, every minute of that. The Sacred Lament of Judgment, man, I love this one. O sinner, have you ever had the blood of Christ so lovingly applied? The sacred lament of mercy with downy fingers bind. Fucking, man, through Jesus' blood and righteousness, his beauty is my glorious dress. A name too terrible to say, with joy I dance around the abyss. I don't know, man, this is some heavy shit. And then Perpetual Flame of Centralia, fucking love every minute of that. Man is like a spring flower. The heart of man is an orchid. The heart of man is the open gulch itself. The heart of man is the seventh gate of hell. The heart of man is the crushed horse's tail. The heart of man is a furnace. The heart of man is an open fiery pit. The heart of man is the hand of God extended. The heart of man is the burning bar upended. Man, dude, fuck. But the way she says all this shit, it is goddamn motherfucking, just so goddamn striking. Man, one of the best albums I've heard all year. And I totally get it. I totally fucking get. Because, like, there's music there, it's just different. It is different. And I think it's funny that I got to bamboozle you. I was like, yeah, it's some dark shit, man, let's do it. You were not expecting none of this.
No, it's like, it starts off like, is it just going to be operatic, folky,
yeah, like folk metal kind of.
No, they just forgot the fucking rest of the music. You got the flute guys.
All cradle, no fill.
It's like, yeah, like the banjo player, the flute player, they showed up to fucking practice, and she did too. And no one else came.
Where'd the guitars go? He did not show up today? Did the drummer not come in today? Like, that's another thing. There's
no drums.
Yeah, there's like no kind of percussion really happening. Man.
I mean, it's like one step above spoken word.
Oh man, but yeah, dude, fucking, like Stas was like agreeing with you, like pointing, like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, because Lynn, goddamn, I think it was Friday, I had this shit jamming, and I told her, I was like, man, I cannot get enough of this fucking album, man, this is some beautiful shit. She was like, really? The shit that I walked into, I think I can go in your studio and fucking do it too. Oh yeah, probably so. I'd love to be able to do it. I'd love to be able to make some shit like this. Man, fucking. Well, what would you rate the new Lingua Ignota, Sinner Get Ready?
I can't rate it. I have nothing to compare it to. I mean, I personally don't like it, but that's because that's not my jam. It's not neither bad nor good. I just can't rate it. I mean, I guess you'd say at minimum it's an average, it's middle. It might be taking a lot of elements from different places, but I don't know whether they took the good elements or just took the random elements. It's like the backup band to the actual main band just decided to make music without the band.
I totally feel it.
I don't know, maybe a 6 or 7. I don't know.
It could be anything. It could be anything. You know? I mean,
it sounded like a firebrand preacher singing it, and he's up in the pulpit, operating,
spitting damnation upon all of you sinners.
That sounds like a radio channel. Like a radio.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Fucking, 7294.
66.6.
Yeah, 66.6. Spitting damnation on all you sinners.
That's what it sounds like. That's really good, Travis. That's what you should. That's on your guys' next CD. When you put the little skit things in, you should do something like that, like it's a radio channel.
Yeah, do a little radio thing.
And you could do that.
That would be rad.
That was pretty good.
Welcome to 66.6. The Fire.
Bringing the brimstone.
Yeah, there you go. Bringing the brimstone and sulfur. But yeah, the closest thing I can tell you people, especially if you've never heard this lady before, it also depends on whether or not you're familiar with Nick Cave. She has this sort of Nick Cave vibe, where the newer Nick Cave stuff, like Skeleton Tree, Carnage, and Ghost Team. When I first heard this lady, I was really comparing it to that style of Nick Cave. I was like, she's doing what Nick Cave is trying to do now, better. Because Nick Cave in the early days was phenomenal, was crazy, was incredibly original and dark Southern tales, just dark murder songs and stuff. Now he's just really chilled out. He's throwing in a little more atmosphere, and he's a lot more angelic now. And it's not vibing with me as much as stuff like Dig Lazarus Dig and
Travis likes the fucking brimstone and fire.
Yeah, I like the brimstone and fire fucking Nick Cave. Bring that back. His newer stuff is not as good as fucking. Is it Henry's a Good Boy or some shit? Just them earlier albums. Born Dead, not Born Dead. Firstborn is Dead. All that shit from Her to Eternity. His newer stuff does not match any of that stuff for me. And the Lingua is sort of taking what I wish Nick Cave was doing now and doing it. And just phenomenal. This album is a 10 out of 10 for me. Definitely one of the best albums I've heard all year.
Probably made one out of 10 on the fucking. Out of all this, is gonna be like that.
What you mean?
I mean, you might have 10 albums that might sound like this, where there's like, where's the rest of the band?
Oh,
of all this stuff.
Yeah.
It is unique in this collection.
Yeah.
At the moment, until you get more of it.
Yeah, highly recommend it.
Yeah. He has all of Frank Zappa, so I don't know. That's fucking weird and annoying. That's better. I can deal with that one.
Oh, yeah, damn. But yeah, y'all, if you're a fan, what do you think of the new album? Because it is definitely not as harsh as the other ones. It's more chill, surprisingly enough, for some very wild, experimental, and atonal and dissonant music. It is very chill compared to the other ones. But what do you guys think, man? Fuck, it's a massive ass banger or chiller. I mean, I don't know. Nobody's fucking doing this, to the album. It's more like
there ain't no head.
I'm driving to work at fucking 3 in the morning, like ready to fucking bring damnation and hellfire down on all the sinners. But all right, you guys, we'll see.
That's what it is. It's just the fucking going to church set to a little bit of symphony.
It's like having a preacher up there.
Pentecostal church.
Yeah, and I've been to that wild fucking crazy shit, man. It's like have you seen the
Southern
movie?
Pentecostal?
It's like, have you seen the movie The Devil All the Time? Robert Pattinson's fucking preacher character is this album. Fucking Delusions. Fucking, I love that movie. But yeah, let us know what you think. And we'll see you guys Next week. Next week we're planning on finally doing the Offspring ranking of the albums. Where do the Offspring albums rank in our list? So we're going to try and film that next week, and we'll see you guys then.